Hello and welcome back to the InaneBrains podcast, the only podcast you should be listening to. I'm not coining that. I'm your host Lance, with my co-host Jenna. Say what's good, Jenna.
I'm here.
Before we even begin, make sure to follow the Instagram at InaneBrains, InaneBrains on Instagram. If you're on YouTube, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and
Smash that.
yeah, like I did your mom. I did ever. Anyway, sorry for the long hiatus. It is all my fault, genuinely.
Wow.
He admits it. I of course I admit it. It's because it's true.
That's amazing.
Yeah. My bad. Sorry.
Technically, basically what happened, guys, is that...
See, what happened
was...
Uh,
I basically shifted responsibility to Lance for a bit because I was going to school, and I'm going to go to school again soon. Summer's ending, guys. I hope... if you didn't know, summer's coming to a close. There's 104
If you didn't know, there's 104 days of summer vacation, and school comes along just to end it.
So the annual problem for our generation
is
finding a good way to
spend it.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, maybe starting a podcast.
But yeah, she shifted responsibility. I wasn't being responsible. I'm the worst co-host. This is true. What is this on my finger? Nothing. Yes.
Your mother.
Yes. Or it might be your fecal matter from that thing.
No, don't bring that up.
We're not, yeah.
Lance touched a shit of mine, that was all.
Yeah. It was really gross and mushy. Anyway, we would like to get into, what was it, the Macaulay Culkin mansion?
That's Home Alone.
Yeah.
Did you look that up? What is it, Macaulay Mansion, I believe? Macaulay Mansion. So basically, guys, while Lance looks it up, I watched a video on it, and it was crazy. Essentially, it was a guy who ran a haunted house, but the haunted house became something... Well, like, people always ask, make it scarier, right? Sometimes. Make it scarier, make it scarier. And so he was pushed to the point of making it so not a haunted house. More of an endurance test. A place where you would sign a waiver. They would basically blindfold you, put you in a van, and take you to a place where they would yell at you, yell like mean things at you, beat you up, slap you, lots of things.
I need to overlay some like thrilling, traumatic music.
Yeah, like some serial music stuff. Yeah, like that. And then they would, pour like maybe fake blood on you, something like that.
Are you sure it's called the Macaulay Mansion?
I just know it starts with an M, something mansion.
Mansion that beats you up.
That's a good thing to search, right?
Wait, haunted mansion that beats you up. McKamey
Manor. Sorry,
yeah.
I was way off. McKamey Manor.
Yeah, the Macaulay Culkin mansion. Macaulay Culkin.
That's when you scream and you go put your hands on your face, go ah, and the two crooks come around and try to bite your fingers off. That I was mistaken. I'm sorry, guys.
McKamey Manor. McKamey Manor.
Can you look up the waiver?
Yeah, let me bring that
So
up.
the waiver wasn't allowed to be like screenshot or anything, but it leaked eventually.
But someone did.
Yeah, but it eventually leaked, and I'm pretty sure this is the real waiver. But again, I'm gonna mention something after we go through like the list. It goes by numbers, I believe. Can you find like number 1?
Okay, yeah, let's. I don't even. No, not that yet. Dork. Let's do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Read.
1. Registration and purpose of agreement by signing this, whatever. Scope of the agreement and definition. This agreement, I can't think of words, shall be legally binding upon the participant, their heirs. What? I don't know what that says.
So
and
there's a lot of spelling errors
spouses.
in this waiver as well. So don't feel bad if like something could be spelled wrong.
3. Participant agrees that if the police are called or appear at the scene, that participant acknowledges that this is just a game. Okay. 4. Express assumption of risk of inherently dangerous activity. Participant agrees and understand the participation in this event is both physically dangerous and could have a negative impact on one's mental health. By signing this agreement, the participant expressly assumes all risk of physical or mental bodily harm despite of this acknowledgement of the known risks. Accidental death and disability of other medical insurance. You could die from this?
Maybe.
Should any medical injury and otherwise treatment be required, I understand and agree and represent that I have my own medical or insurance, health insurance that includes both accidental death and disability insurance. I agree all incurred expenses that may resulted of my participation and expressingly agree to pay all costs associated therewith, including deductibles.
Okay, pause. So, don't be so dramatic at first.
There's 23 pages.
Well, this was a 44-page waiver, considering all the things that could happen to you.
Okay, let's just.
Yeah, you can pick out some fun ones, but here's what I want to say. So, when you sue a place, you know how, like, if you want to go rock climbing, maybe.
Sure.
Then you sign a waiver saying, like,
you can't sue them.
You can't sue them if you fall or break a bone.
Yeah.
But you know that their intention is not so that they break a bone or anything, right? They just want you to climb it, right? This is in case if you fall, something goes wrong. So, you can't sue under that because they weren't intending to break a leg or something.
But
if you slip like on water in a haunted house, you could sue because it's not likely that water would be there in a haunted house. That's unusual, right? So I just want you to keep that in mind while you continue to read. But here it's kind of questionable because, I'm
going to pick a random one. 26. Participant understands and agrees that they're aware that this is a live theatrical show, not reality, which is being performed specifically for a participant and other guests.
Oh, they have a YouTube channel. That's what he's talking about. And so they record experiences.
Can you even post that on YouTube?
I don't know.
With them beating people?
They have it, yeah. Continue.
29. Participant agrees to and has full knowledge if selected to visit the barber, participant may leave MM completely bald, including eyebrows. Oi, you get your butt over here. I'm about to shave your eyebrows.
So it has happened. People leave with no hair.
Oh, jeez. 45. Participant fully understands and agrees that injuries resulting from slip and fall, such as ankle, knee, or back injuries, i.e. sprains, muscle sprains, and tears, and flexed or torn ligaments, is not the fault of MM.
So, yeah, we wouldn't want an accident to happen, only like purposeful, hurting.
Yeah, but even still, they're saying that it's not their fault if you do slip and
by
eat
accident,
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Literally, just as you were saying that.
Continue.
53. Participant fully understands and agrees that their tour may include the use of hypodermic needles, zappers, taser, or dog shock collars. You sure this isn't a sexual thing?
No, it's not.
70. Participant fully understands and agrees that if chosen, they may receive a tattoo or piercing. It is the responsibility to take care of such a tattoo in order not to get hepatitis or other infection. We just leave out there fully tatted, bald.
Bald, fully tatted, says anal on your head. So bad.
84. Participant confirms that they currently have medical insurance. Okay.
That's normal.
Yeah. 88. Participant agrees to remain on site in a safe zone until the other guest is ready to depart if participant quits MM. So, okay, are you required to have a guest with you?
No. This is an individual experience.
Okay. 98. Participant fully understands that they are not being held against their will at any time during their MM experience, and that participant is demanding to stay with the tour for as long as possible. So they're like edging you on and saying like you can dude, you should stay, but you're also not required to stay. Yes. But if you stay, I will beat the crap out of you.
Yeah. Continue.
103. There really shouldn't be this many.
It gets juicier towards the end.
Participant agrees that they will eat a wide variety of digestible cuisine from around the world, and the participant could be force-fed by an actor or other participant. So you telling me I can have me like a mean roast beef and someone can just down my throat?
It's not exactly that. They feed you bugs. Lance?
They said yeah.
It's digestible. I think they have a list of bugs that, they could feed you.
God, I love me some cockroach and...
Eating gross stuff is like their specialty.
Spider ass and... Okay.
Continue.
113. Participant agrees and understand that they will be buried in a pit with hundreds of live rodents, mice, and rats and tied down until they figure out the proper escape mechanism. It is participants' responsibility to remain calm. Even so, the possibility of being nibbled upon or bit is extremely high.
Continue.
Okay.
Keep going.
122. Participant acknowledges that they may come in contact with various bodily fluids and they may come down with the disease later in life. What the heck?
Continue.
131. Participant acknowledges that even though they have quit the tour, participant will still be hooded upon until drop off, and even though participant is in the ramp down mode, their hair may still be cut.
So when you say your safe word that you're done, it doesn't really end. It ends when they want it to, essentially.
So
they ramp it down though, so it's not gonna get more intense. It's gonna get less intense, but steadily. So they'll still like hit you or whatever.
And 9 times out of 10, your hair will still be cut off.
Yes.
I'm gonna just go. This is the last one I see. 140. Hold on. I just threw up in my mouth.
Yeah, that was disgusting. You guys didn't see that, but there's chunks on the floor now.
Yeah, on her freaking Winnie the Pooh bear.
Yeah.
Participant acknowledges and agrees that they will be required to wear headphones throughout their tour and will have various sensory sounds and distractions or deprivation. Participant acknowledges that they have freely and volunteered... Yeah, whatever. Okay, let's go. Whoa, what the... 132. Participant acknowledges and verifies that they do not have any blood issues or diseases such as AIDS, that they are not HIV positive. Okay.
We won't accept you.
If you have AIDS.
Yeah.
Participant acknowledges 139. Participant acknowledges that and agrees that they will be wearing a dental mouthpiece guard throughout the entire tour. You need to put a mouthpiece? There's so many things. Oh my gosh. 137. If participant is asked by law enforcement or any concerned individual during their walk of shame, they will say nothing except to point to a piece of paper attached to their clothes explaining what has taken place, that they have failed McKamey Manor's extinction and walked the shame of their punishment. So if you lose, you cannot say anything and you just gotta point to a paper on your chest saying I am...
Lance is flabbergasted by these rules.
I feel like I heard of this too, but I didn't think it was this intense.
Read the very... Well, you don't have to read the very last one. Just pick the last one you want to read.
I already read the last one. That was the headphones one.
Oh, okay.
139. Participant acknowledges and agrees that... Yeah, I already read that one. 138. Participant acknowledges and agrees that they are agreeing to participate in McKamey Manor's extinction up to 36 hours, in which MM is permitted to continue with the game at any point in that 36-hour window. So they're there for 36 hours?
You could, cop out, though. You could say your safe word and leave sooner.
Okay. But if you don't, then it's a 36-hour experience?
Yeah, the whole thing.
Oh my god. Okay. Let's just 130. Participant acknowledges and agrees that they have full knowledge that they will be slapped, shoved, hit, thrown to the ground, placed under water, restrained, contained, hooded, verbally and mentally attacked, physically attacked, etc.
Okay, you want to end it there?
Yeah, sure. Okay.
So I'm going to tell you something right now, Lance. This waiver is fake.
What does that mean?
It means he shows you this waiver, but it's more or less like a cop-out. Like, they're not going to do, like, all of this stuff to you.
Okay.
But you know, the most of it is, like, what is it? Most of it is just, like, the physical abuse.
Mm-hmm.
So there's nothing, like...
So the only thing that they will do is just beat the shit out of you.
Yeah. And maybe once in a while, like, they will cut your hair and feed you gross things.
But that's really
That's the extent.
But they won't bury you in the ground?
No.
Okay.
They can't do that.
Okay, cool.
There was one that I was hoping that you were going to read. It was saying, like, we're going to put you in an underwater maze, and it is the participants' responsibility to find their way through the maze, and if they don't make it, we're not liable for you not surviving.
Oh my god.
And that one was, like, the funniest one. There was one that says, like, no sexual abuse or anything like that of any kind, and they say we won't say, like, slurs or anything. He's like, because that's where we draw the line.
Yeah. Oh, that's where you draw the line.
There was one that says no swearing, and I was like, that's where I personally draw the line.
Yeah, well, we can't say no cuss words, but we will kick you in the nuts.
Yeah. They also said that...
No cursing.
No cursing
but
now.
I will...
No F-bombs.
I will hit you with a bat.
No F-bombs now.
No. Wait, so what do you do? And I feel like when you're getting the shit rocked, right?
What else can you say?
Well, what else do you say?
Jim
Darn, damn, poopy,
stinky,
Jimmy
Willikers. Jim Willikers.
Like one damn, and you get kicked off, right?
You're done.
Yeah, you're done. No,
Stop it.
no.
Stop beating him up. Stop
No,
it.
No. We're cutting the whole experience. Shut it all down. We can't do this anymore.
Shut it all down.
That's okay.
So yeah, it used to be.
Wait, then why write all this down anyway? Wouldn't that make
scare tactics? There was also one that's saying that you might get teeth pulled out. But what they would actually do, I believe, is, like, they would, like, hold you down, probably. Mm-hmm. Like, probably get a plier and, like, attach it to your tooth. And then, like, show you, like, a prop tooth. And say, like, I pulled your tooth out.
Oh.
Type of thing.
That's even funnier than just...
Yeah, because it's kind of, like, psyching them out, right? Because they said, like, are you okay having teeth pulled?
Okay.
And so, like, you've been told that already, so you're thinking, it's like, oh, this is it. They're going to pull my teeth. And then they show it to you, and you're like, look, I pulled your tooth out.
Even though, like, oh... But you didn't.
Yeah.
I was ready to get my teeth pulled out.
Imagine if someone was like, yeah, but you didn't, you didn't.
But you didn't pull out my teeth, they just smack you.
Smacks them. Get in the van, get back in the van. We're going to the next place.
Dude, imagine having to read that you're about to be waterboarded, only them for just...
They did do waterboarding.
They did that, though.
Sometime, yeah, but I don't think they did, like, as much. But it wasn't, like, waterboarding, like, serious. They would just, like, dunk your head in water, and that would be it.
Oh, what?
That's what their water...
for apples?
Yeah, that's what their quote-unquote waterboarding was. So, yeah, so a while ago he had a different place called, like, the Chamber, I think, which was more intense. And there was no safe word. And also... He said, like, if you make it through the end, we'll give you a cash reward. Mm-hmm. So that is what drew people, really. If you make it through, you'll get a cash reward. But, and there was one instance of, like, a girl who did not know what she was getting into. Mm-hmm. And she went in for the surprise of her life. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Which was not good.
Also, completely underrated, if you guys hear, like, a bunch of rapping noises, that's because I'm eating kisses.
Yeah, he's eating the cookies and cream one because we couldn't find Hershey's cookies and cream's dots, which I don't think they have them anymore. Drops. Were they smaller than Kisses?
They're more like Kisses if you just took that off, the little pointy part off.
This is the same.
No. It was round and smooth.
Okay.
A nice round and smooth exterior.
Are you like me with the Reese's Pieces where it's like, you see, they're normal Reese's? I'm like, no, Reese's Pieces are good.
I'm not really big Reese's guy.
I see how it is. Well, then it's the same thing.
Yeah. But
it's the same thing.
Yeah, that's so like, what did she?
She tried to sue, yeah.
Oh, but she couldn't because of the contract she signed. So like, who told her? Like,
I don't know. Like, I don't even know how that could happen.
Right? Like she just.
But anyways, his stuff kind of crashed and burned. You know, Corona. This was a while ago, so like Corona basically took all his stuff down, basically. But that was interesting.
What?
While it lasted.
Oh, okay, yeah. But he's not trying to bring it back, or.
I think he still like does a thing like by himself, but it's just kind of sad. It just looks like manual labor. Yeah. Like you're just signing to do manual labor. So, but you really thought, didn't you, that it was gonna be like super like no limits type of thing?
I don't know. I don't know if I was to believe it or to think it was fake. Cause like what do you? I didn't know that there was going to be a cash reward, so I was like, what do you gain out of this?
Well, the furthest someone has ever made it was probably like 9 hours. 9 hours of it. And it was a Marine. And...
Yeah, so it's supposed to be like like you said, a test of, you know...
Endurance test. Yeah, I don't know, because apparently I don't think there was a cash reward. Because I think what they said was like they gave up, or they announced the cash award at 8 hours of it at the thing, and after the 8 hours thing, the Marine lasted 9 hours.
Was it supposed to be 36 hours of worth?
I think this was like the newer one. Is like this is how long they could go.
Still though, 36 hours of just getting beaten up.
And freaked out. I don't know.
Could they actually break your bones?
No.
No? Okay, but they just what about to the point where if they beat the crap out of you, your teeth fall out, but they're not liable for that? Like, that could happen?
They wouldn't punch you that hard.
You sure?
No, they wouldn't. Because, no. They can't do that.
Well, what's a medium, then? Well, if it's 36 hours of that, then sign me up.
I don't know. Well, I mean, it's I don't think you would, because it'd be a lot of touching and of course like eating stuff.
That's probably where I draw the line, just eating bugs.
Yeah,
I don't know if I want to do that. Stuff.
But you know.
But pain, pain is.
The guy in the video mentioned is like, well, he started out just like normal like haunted houses like with.
Did you just comb your hair and then proceeded to scratch your leg with said comb?
Yeah, I'm itchy. But anyways.
Yeah, I got bit a lot recently.
I think I'm bit right here too. That's why I'm itching. But anyways.
Don't scratch smack, because then you're... Yeah.
Yeah, but what happened was he was doing normal haunted houses, and then people would just, it's not scary enough.
Right, yeah.
Type of thing. So he was really just,
out of ideas, and you're just like, hey, why don't I just...
Beat the shit out of you?
Yeah.
Think it's not scary enough now?
No, yeah, that's pretty scary, yeah.
I know, of course, yeah.
No one wants to feel pain.
But the guy in the video, like, who was talking about it that I was watching, mentioned something that I agree with, is, like, he was probably in for it for, like, the scares in the beginning, like, having a good time with the family and stuff like that.
Sure.
People who love, like, haunted houses. But then he got, like, pressured into, like, doing this stuff, and it's more for the show now. It's more for, like, the... thing, because he does have a YouTube channel, like he films like the experience like it's a movie.
Wait, the person who made this? Oh wow.
He films the experiences like a movie, and that's why when you say you're safe for it doesn't just end, it ramps down because he's filming the whole thing, so it should end like a movie does. Like they wouldn't logically just like stop.
Right.
Like a movie.
That would be funny though.
It would be funny if she's like, oh, he said the safe word, guys, let's end it.
Oh, he said the safe word, ends recording.
Yeah, it just ends like that. But still, it's become more of that than more of like having a good time, and then that's probably why it fell down the rabbit hole. Also, you don't pay to get in. What you do is you deliver dry dog food to him because he he
needs to feed his giant pit bull.
No, actually he donates it all to like shelters.
Oh.
So that's nice, but
okay, wait a minute. Okay, now I'm even more confused. So he's not even getting paid to do this?
No.
He's just doing it because he just wants to be... I don't get this. People are weird, man.
Yeah, it's not even for money. You're supposed to give like a quarter pound of like dry dog food, and you're able to get in if you sign the waivers. So that's part of why like he could get away with a lot of things, because you're not paying for it,
right?
As well.
That's
interesting though, right?
Okay.
Whoa.
I looked up the YouTube video.
Yeah, maybe you should not watch it. I didn't watch it, and I'm pretty hardcore. I'm pretty hardcore, guys. I don't think you knew this, but I'm pretty hardcore.
Wait, is this the guy? The first one? It says McKamey.
I don't know. All the videos are about the people that they beat up. So the thumbnails are most likely the victims.
Jesus Christ, this video is 2 hours long. It's
if any, I would not recommend looking it up, just cause.
Too bad, I'm already am.
I wouldn't recommend watching it. Is what I'm saying.
This is the guy.
Yeah.
Some old dude.
Why do you say it like that?
I see, now I'm even
some
more.
Old dude.
Now I'm even more like whoa.
Calm down.
I don't get. What's the payoff? What do you gain out of this?
He prided himself in being like one of like the scariest, I guess, haunted house.
Who cares about pride? What do you...
I don't know.
Well, all right.
Nice topic, huh? It ate up most of the episode.
And most of it, I'm not even...
Why don't we end it on a nice note? Let's try to think of something.
I physically can't, because I'm still trying to process how...
Yeah, I understand. I watched that whole video, and I was kind of like,
What do you gain from this? What
is it? Hearsay? Like, word of mouth? It's the scariest place. It's so intense. It's so weird.
Okay, so then you go to get... Because... Okay, this has got to be that white people stuff.
I think it is, okay. Yeah, technically.
Because there's no person in their right mind that... I'm sorry, white people. Y'all just got it really weird. There's no person in their right mind...
Who would...
Go...
Willingly get beat up, right?
Yes, beating... I can't even speak right now.
I know. But don't you want to get endurance tested, Lance? Don't you want to see how far you can go?
I don't know. Like, for the new people who are here, I broke my arm like 2 years ago.
You didn't feel anything though, but
true, I didn't really.
It was the aftermath that was more.
Therefore, I would feel things now because it would be 9+ hours of me getting kicked in the balls repeatedly.
They wouldn't do that.
Okay, then getting kicked in the shin, just as bad. Shins hurt.
Shins hurt. That video with like the skateboard guillotine that comes down on your shins.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Just get like a razor scooter and just.
I think it was like a thing where it's like they're mimes and they can't speak, so they just went through like painful things and they were like.
And no one's talking the entire time, so you're just getting. Oh, it just keeps it levels. They just build. So you're in a giant house where people just beat you up.
Oh, no, sorry. The mime thing, I was talking about the skateboard guillotine.
Oh, I was about to say, they just beat you up without saying anything.
No, they do, because they say the insults, remember?
Okay, cool. So you just go in.
Cool. That was your response.
Yeah, what else am I supposed to say?
Interesting.
I feel like I'm audibly loud. I'm not trying to be, but I'm so flabbergasted.
That's the word.
Yeah, and I. With that being said, that's the episode.
Yeah, thank you for listening to this crazy story.
Yeah, about the McKamey
Manor.
Yes.
Home Alone.
It's just Macaulay Culkin.
It's just Macaulay Culkin on that cocaine.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, are you listening here, you motherfucker? I'm gonna beat the crap out of you.
I'm not afraid anymore."
He just gets a crowbar.
I'm not afraid anymore. Yeah. I remember that. Trump.
Yeah, if you enjoyed listening,
I don't see how, but
follow us on Instagram at InaneBrains, InaneBrains on Instagram. If you're on YouTube, and yeah, you got any final words, Jenna? Because I definitely don't. Hey, make sure you guys support Macaulay Culkin Manor. Just give him a bunch of dog food.
Go to change.org.
Go start a GoFundMe to help revamp this
McKamey Manor.
McKamey Manor. I'll donate.
Yeah.
Like 50
a cent.
cents. I was gonna say 50. Be a little generous.
Well, I'm just Asian, so.